Now to the tough task of finding missing persons across the state of Ohio. Hundreds of missing adults are listed on the Ohio Attorney General's website. And 27 First News reporter Julie Bursick found more than a dozen local people on that list. She also learned what it takes to get a person's name released. She's live in the studio with what she found out. Julie?
Yeah, Eric, I found 18 adults from the Tri-County area on the Ohio AG's Missing Adults webpage. And that oldest case goes back to December of 1974, a missing woman from Youngstown. That list is actually so big, it includes 189 pages online just to search through. 18-year-old Alesha Bell from Warren is the second name on the Ohio Attorney General's webpage for missing adults. Bell's mom talked with First News just days after her daughter went missing.
I want her home now. Now.
Last week, investigators found human remains at a raid at James Brooks' property in Ashtabula. During that raid, they learned Brooks had a connection with Bell. Bell's family is waiting to hear if those remains are Alesha's. So are Warren police.
Waiting for Ashtabula to further their investigations.
Lieutenant Jeff Cole with the Warren Police Department says when someone comes into the station saying he or she hasn't seen a loved one in a few days, officers check the hospital and jail first before starting a missing persons report. Once it's filed, it's entered into the National Crime Information Center and goes to the Ohio Attorney General's website.
We depend a lot on the public to help us in solving crimes, but we also depend on the public to help us finding people as well.
Law enforcement pays special attention to unusual circumstances in these cases.
Someone with children who you wouldn't think would leave their children, just unexplained.
The AG's office does help police departments with investigations, something Warren Police says is another resource to hopefully finding a person.
They've been great on one specific case, Timothy 6. He was reported missing a couple years ago, and I know the state helped out a lot. There was other organizations that participated in the investigation, getting dental records, things like that.
Attorney General Mike DeWine tells me investigators in his office do keep a close eye on a missing person's social media account. If a missing person is sometimes active on social media, it at least lets investigators know they are somewhere. But then again, there are always those cases where a person simply does not want to be found. Reporting in the studio, Julie Bursick, WKBN 27 First News.